Adrian, when I first moved here, I was like, what is this strange cube thing that everyone's quite excited about that's covered in coconut?
It's delicious.
It is delicious. It took me a little while, and then I was like, yes. Every time I saw it, I was like, it's simple and it's delicious. So I'm just going to do a little bit of a nutrition spin on it. I'm going to turn it into a nice breakfast. So I've got some nut milk here, but you can use any milk you want. I've got a bit of almond milk. It's one of my favourites. So what I'm going to do is just put about 2 cups, but keep it just on hand, of milk, and of course the oats there as well. And what I'm going to get used to is just give me 2 tablespoons of the cacao. Now the cacao is going to be my kind of chocolate, okay?
Unsweetened chocolate.
Well, I'm going to add a bit of sweet, don't you worry about it. So I've got some nice quick oats just in there, so a little bit smaller so they heat a little bit quicker. A little pinch of salt, which is how I get my porridge tasting a little bit different to others, and it's delicious. But what I'm also going to do is add some chia seeds. What this is going to do is just add a bit more omega-3. Whenever you're starting in the morning, you really want to make sure your brain is going to be ticking. So any chance that I've got to add a bit more of that. A bit of vanilla extract here as well, just to add just on there.
Fully loaded porridge, though,
Yeah,
isn't it?
it's a fully loaded porridge. Now, I have some Natvia here, not an artificial sweetener, really nice and natural. So what I'm going to do is just put about 1 teaspoon just in there. The great thing is it actually has like 96% less calories than sugar as well. So it's a win-win from me there. So what we'll do is just bring this one up to the heat. And while I'm doing that, I want you to just pick those cherries.
I can do that for you.
Now, there's a little bit of controversy when it comes to where the Lamington was actually originated, but I would say most would say...
Melbourne.
Queensland. It's Queensland. The governor of Queensland, Lord and Lady Lamington. I think this might have been something they got their chefs downstairs to just whip up every so often when they were a bit hungry and wanted a bit of afternoon tea. So that's beautiful right there. I like mine to not be too kind of cloggy, a little bit more liquid, because it does thicken up as it's in the bowl there as well. So what I'll do is just pour that in like that. Now, I'm doing a nice, healthy size here, because we're both going to put our spoons into this one. And, of course, it wouldn't be a recipe of mine without some toppers, and that's what's going to really give it that Lamington flavour. Some beautiful cherries there. Oh, aren't they gorgeous? So I've got some cacao nibs as well. And it wouldn't be a Lamington without the coconut. I would love you to do, not ready yet, a little splodge of that jam on there as well. Yeah, get some of that jam on there.
There we go.
It really is all about the coconuts. Oh, that looks
splodge
wonderful.
There. Now, can I pour some of this on?
And you can put a little bit of honey on there.
There we go.
My honey bear.
There we go.
Oh, lovely. Now, if that doesn't wake you up in the morning, I do not know what does. So have a little
like a
try.
Ah, scary, so big and loud. There we go. I'm going to go for the dark chocolate, because I know it's bitter, but I've mixed it with a little bit of the jam just to give it some sweetness. Rosie, that's pretty good. I love the jam in there. The coconut's really good as well. I'm going to have a piece of the coconut.
Yeah, you've got to have the coconut.
Now, the Lamington, it's a bit of a stretch, but you know what? It's almost there, and I reckon you might get away with that in my book.
It's a Lamington fusion with a porridge. It's my version of a Lamington. I've tried to get some healthy in there. I personally think I've nailed it. That's absolutely delicious.
It is delicious, and if I can get away with kataifi on top of my pie, you can get away with calling this a Lamington porridge.
Perfect.